So there's recidivist behavior in terms of what got them out of the league in the first place. But if you do the time, then you're why not be reevaluated? And I don't think that struggling with addiction on an ongoing basis is enough to disqualify someone from playing. So then it becomes about the talent. And where Gordon just struggles with addiction, it seems, Johnny Manziel struggles with addiction and not being good enough. That's where he really struggles. He ain't good enough.
Yeah.
He was maybe going to be good enough out of college, but was the type of player that you had to redo your whole offense around if he could have even been good enough. That's Johnny Manziel. Forget him. I wouldn't mess around with him or take a flyer on him. But Josh Gordon, in this era of receivers, you know how I feel about Odell Beckham Jr., the only receiver at a similar age to Odell who was anywhere near him was Josh Gordon. He was a transcendent type of next-level talent. Hell yeah, I would give him another shot. I'd keep giving him shots if I were a team looking for help there. And if he kept blowing it, I'd probably keep giving him shots. Again, struggling with addiction, that's something that people, not to enable a problem, but if the person is serious about coming to grips with it, they deserve multiple opportunities. Manziel struggling with, you ain't good enough.
Right. And listen, I think it's a risk reward. And I think it depends on the appetite of each and every team. Listen, if you're a team that likes, doesn't mind having a situation where Johnny Manziel comes in and, like you guys just said, the talent level is Josh Gordon is who he is. We know this guy, we've seen him on tape. We know what he can do. We still don't know. The question marks are still out there on Johnny Manziel. So it's a risk reward. If you bring in Johnny Manziel into your locker room, do you really want to have to deal with the off-the-field issues on a backup quarterback, which he primarily will be, a backup quarterback? Josh Gordon, he's a number one guy. I mean, if he can come back, get rid of the, what do you call it, Stephen A., all the good that he's out there smoking. If he can get rid of that habit.
The weed.
If he can get rid of that habit and you can get a guy and be half as productive as he's been in the past, then you have something.
I'm Max Kellerman. Thanks for stopping by. Before you go, hit the button below to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a moment of me taking down Stephen A. Smith.